Hello everybody, it is Hidden... Oop, wrong one. It's Hidden Flame, welcome back, and we are heading, I don't know where. To Jurek. So you've come seeking Ceruleum, have you? What? Those pure bloods at Victor's spoils sent you? To turn to their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I'd thought. Then again, Lucinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister? But we only saw Lucinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there would be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Lucinia at first, but thinking she'd come back for something in exchange. But I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them this way if you hear? I can't for the life of me think of why Lucinia would keep her sister a secret from us. But we can ask her about it when we deliver the ceruleum. Come, let's hurry back. Ooh, we gotta turn that down. That's loud on my ears. Roulette. Oh. I'm just gonna walk. Da 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 da. Oh. Not Yeti. Where are you going? Geez, Alize beats me here every time. Isn't it a little too quiet? I would have thought Alphino would be still treating them by the fire. But they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search the outside. They can't have gone far. Why can't I go out inside the house? I'm the one freezing here. Oh. Like, why is there a white thing on the counter? What the hell? They asked me to carry supplies. When I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear that they fared rather worse than me. Still can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then you swoop. Here to help? What a rot. All the ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you win, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong, that's not what we want. Save the arguments for later, we got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles at the bed, and the bed was still warm. It's true, Lucinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'll never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. Empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out. So she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sounds of clanking glass. The beasts, there's beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery they used to slay our countrymen. The Garleans should never die. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better them to flee, keep their purity intact, than to be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them. Since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Lucinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. Then there's only one path here, and that's where we'll start. Some people just be so stubborn. They just refuse help. Really? A little tank? 2 sets of footprints. Young women, by size, judging by their size. It's definitely them. Come on. I don't even remember where I got the gold Magitech. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route as to not to leave footprints. I cannot think of any other reason. Look at the place. It's crawling with beasts. And I can only imagine how hard it must be for the alien sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we cannot afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. This whole area. Ah, okay. An empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. Thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time and is unlikely to have any connection. Okay. Oh, you want to do this? Come on. Yeah, might as well drink the water real quick. Get a little extra experience. Is that the healing one? Yeah. Fresh blood. Blood stain on the piers appear to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail leads southwards. That's a big old boy. Oh, Minerva. Hi, Minerva. How are you doing today? Hope you are well. I'll just do it. Both dead. Two bodies are already cold. She was... Oh, they were both stabbed. What the hell? Seems like we got a voice.
blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why? Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold. I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Alize? There must have been something we could have done, but what? I should have never come here. Would they still be alive if we hadn't? That's a complete downer. We've already caused enough harm here. Let us return to camp before we cause any more. As for those in the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do is make the report to Lucia. And do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. Alize and Alphino tell me they have finished the preliminary research for the survivors, but refrained from saying much more than that. Clearly they are reluctant to provide details. May I ask for your account?
Thank you for your report.
We shall inform the troops of these developments, and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events of the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Popularis determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Tower of Babel.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
What's up, Serena?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans?
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May
Why?
I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let the two of you go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Jeez, this is... You will be received as invited guests, so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence over all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, will be worried sick if you're gone for too long. May the Fury watch over you and keep you. What are you doing, Cody? Staying warm? Are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we're outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Gee whiz. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until you reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alice and this is Alphino. At the least, last but not least, that's Hidden. Hidden? Where have I heard that name before? No matter, Alphino and Alize. No matter, Alphino and Alize will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying when I said there was many dangers. So you've to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Oh, okay, so we all gotta move together. Yeah. Let's do this. Gotta keep them in sight and keep moving. The hell? Oh. Okay, we're here. Now what? That's it. The first stop, that is. Good. It looks like your friends know better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept your side of the bargain, we carry on. North of the station is Rigo Domorum. Domorum. One of the main residential areas, or at least was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if they get a chance. Keep close, no wandering off. Understood? Sword. Nope. Okay, I'm still doing pretty good. From here, we'll be heading northeast. Keep to the left of the railway. While the route is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye. They spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection. The chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are unseen, you are to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I would not take the chance. That said, let us proceed. So I'm the one fighting. I'm helping this person out. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered, as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody so that we can administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They are beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Jeez. Oh, I help you, but you don't help me, huh? I see how it is. You're gonna fall, Coda. Come here. Looks like we're not being followed. We continue onward. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only to desire to remain undiscovered. And that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Wait, there's an aetherite right here? Must be underground. go, oh! Okay. That would have just kicked me in the gut. Look at what they've become. Would you still stand there and claim they can be cured? Yes. Those exposed to a vast quantity of primal ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, the victims, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you think twice about speaking of a cure. We're almost there. You've kept your side of the agreement, so I'll keep mine this way. This is Tertellum, one of Garlemald's largest stations, and serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon. Wait at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, this is an ambush. Who's Theodora? It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a lot worse, even so. I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search for food, their supplies must all be but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Okay. Can I tag the Aetherite? It's not responding. Doesn't work. Imposing commander.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our Emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varus understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, Why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop! Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
I could take all of you on.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Wow, okay.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Oh, shit. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we share the warmth of our fire. Oh, nice callback to Harashafan.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Yay! Level up. Okay, I think this is a good time to end it here. I'm gonna have to edit this episode too. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.